So, welcome tonight. Let's just find your seat. Whether you're sitting on a chair, if you are sitting on a chair, just planting the soles of your feet firmly into the ground. So, whatever adjustments you may have to make if you're sitting on a chair, to make sure that your feet are flat and planted. Okay, as well as the sit bones in your body, the pelvic bones. And if you're sitting on a cushion, just finding an upright spine. Letting yourself close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or you can leave them slightly open with a soft gaze, and you can just put your hands on your arms, let them fall beside you, and just let them rest wherever it's comfortable. Let's take 3 deep in-breaths and breathing out. Breathing in again. Breathing out. One more. And breathing out, letting it all out, the day, your thoughts, whatever you're holding on to, just letting that fall away as your air dissolves, go out of your body. Noticing the sounds around you now. What do you hear? See if you can just notice the quality of the types of sounds that are entering your awareness. Is there a sharpness? Is there a higher pitch, lower pitch associated? Is there a rhythmic pattern? Is it a soothing kind of quality? Dropping deeper into your body as you continue to put your focus on the sounds around you, just letting them into your space. If thoughts come up that are distracting to you, that's okay. And that's what our mind likes to do. So just acknowledge that thought. Maybe give it a little smile of acknowledgement and just send it on its way. And come back to the sounds. Bringing gently your attention to your breath. Noticing where you feel your breath the most as you breathe in normally. Do you feel it in your chest? The rise and fall of your chest? Or do you feel it in your nostrils? Or perhaps your belly? Tonight I want to do a little investigation on the sense of limited beliefs that we carry about ourselves. These perceptions that we've been conditioned to believe and to buy into that affect our lives today. Can you think of anything, some kind of limiting belief of yours that is affecting you in your life right now? What perceptions have they constructed about yourself? Have they built any barriers? What is coming up for you right now? You don't have to search hard. Just, if you can't think of anything, just sit and feel your breath, and maybe it'll come to you. Don't have to work very hard at this. Maybe from past trauma, perhaps. Some examples. I can't be calm. I can't be happy. I don't deserve to be happy. I won't be successful. Or I'm not a good person. Or I will always struggle. I will never be free from fill in the blank. And when this arises, just take a moment to see where you feel this sensation, this embodiment in your actual body. This limiting belief. Is your body saying something about it? Where do you feel it? Any constriction, any pulsations, any throbbing, any contraction? Pay particular attention to your throat, your heart, your belly area. How does this belief sit in your body right now? Now, can you think of a time where your limited belief, and it could be a different one, actually it probably will be a different one, because I'm going to ask you of a time when you were incorrect about your so-called limited belief. Think of a time where you thought you couldn't do something or be something, or you put some kind of a wall up, but you ended up proving yourself wrong. Can you think of something, a moment, an experience? It doesn't have to be so dramatic. If you can't think of anything, that's okay. Examples, it could be as little as oh, I can't climb all those stairs, or I can't speak in front of a group. Or it could be as more emotional, maybe, I'm not lovable, or I don't belong, or Remember, call up this feeling and notice where you feel it in your body. Take yourself back to that memory when you believed you couldn't do or be something. And notice how you feel in your body right now. Now think of the time, the moment when you realized that that was just a limited belief. When you realized that you were able to accomplish or do or be and transcend that belief, and you realized that belief was no longer the real perception. The victory you must have felt. Notice how that feels in your body right now. What is the quality of your body, your mind, your heart? This feeling of overcoming an obstacle that was in your way. And I'd like you to bring your attention to your heart area and do a little bit of visualization. See if you can take these limited beliefs, maybe one, more, maybe 3 or 4 if you can think of them, and image them as paint, like artists paint. And there are layers and layers of paint, different colors of limited beliefs being painted on this canvas of your heart, obstructing the canvas, covering up the canvas. Now I'd like you to get rooted into your seat, grounding your sit bones into the ground. And as your spine rises up and the crown of your head reaches toward the ceiling, I want you to imagine the crown of your head opening up and receiving light, which shines down through the crown of your head. This bright, searing light, very luminous as it begins to shine down on your heart. And as it shines down on your heart, let this light pierce through the paint, the layers of paint that you have constructed there. And as it melts away this paint, layer by layer, it reveals this blank white canvas. See if you can sit with this, the purity of this canvas. As it glows when the light is shining down on it. Let yourself rest right now in this heart space, right here in the purity of your awareness, where there exists no layers of confusion or labels or limitation. One more breath into your heart space. And let it go. You can bring your palms together if that's in your practice. And let's take a bow to yourself and to all living beings, that a prayer, a wish that we may all transcend our limited beliefs and touch our potential inside. Thank you.